Welcome to a brand new episode of Third and Goal, and I just got to ask Jimmy, what the hell are you wearing?
Don't worry about me this week. I'm still on my Instagram.
So, he shows up with the onesie, the leather hat, and you came out in public like that, dude.
I have no shame. I'm still riding the wave. Not only...
Listen, after we're done filming, I can wipe my ass with that, okay?
You're not going to disrespect the talent.
Yeah, whatever.
How's that loss still sitting with you? Want to talk about
It is what it is. How's that loss for my wife?
Colleen, I know you watch. My feelings is hurt.
Hey, listen. Everybody at this table has been beaten by my wife in fantasy football. Justin last year in the championship. You this week. After you texted me saying how badly you were beating her.
Who thought Matt Breida was going to go off in the fantasy game? Colleen, I'll take my L gracefully, but I was tired last night.
Well, you never think so in the games nobody cares about.
I didn't
San
care
Fran
about
and Dallas.
Who would have thunk it?
Oh, gosh.
But let's get on to the show.
So,
Justin, what's up first?
What's up first? Well, let's talk about the Patriots. I mean, you had them coming off a bad loss to the Titans of all teams this past week.
Look, what's so ironic is, like, you just see Mike Vrabel out there, who's, like, one of probably the most popular Patriots linebackers in history. He's head coaching the Titans, and he beats the hell out of them. That was awesome.
I loved it. Like,
like, how cool is that?
I loved every bit of it because anytime the Patriots lose, America wins. So we have to take this in because Tom Brady, not going to take away from the talent of Tom Brady because he's godlike on the football field, but when he loses, it just brings a joy to my heart.
But here's my thing. It's like, what is the state of the Patriots right now? I mean, obviously, this is not the Patriots of years past, the Super Bowl winning Patriots. I mean, they're in the AFC East, and we've talked about it. This is the weakest division in the NFL. I mean, at least for 3 out of the 4 teams. So it's like a cakewalk for the Patriots in there. I mean, the Dolphins showed a flash of hope early in the season. We're like, man, the Dolphins could do it. Nope. Probably not. Nope. Not at all. Jets, maybe, but not right now.
Don't even talk about the Bills.
We're not even going to talk. The Bills.
You act like the Bills didn't drop a 40 burger on them.
Hey, they smacked
the Jets.
The Bills are real. All I'm going to say is the Patriots were just in the Super Bowl. I'm not going to completely disrespect them or disregard them, but now they're a more beatable team than they were before.
100%. They're vulnerable. They're not, like I said, they're not the same team that has gone to the Super Bowl years and years and years. I mean, this is not the same Tom Brady.
No.
Tom Brady is what, nearing like 50? I don't freaking know.
Yeah, but he's ageless, though.
He is ageless. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell. I mean, he goes out there and balls out.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Have they really taken that big of a step back?
No.
Or is this
not
just...
really, but it's just like in a game where the Titans, who were mollywopped by virtually every team, especially the Ravens, who got to Marcus Mariota 11 times, were able to destroy the Patriots.
They took them out.
It didn't make sense. Logic did not show its face this week.
It's a blueprint. Maybe other teams are going to start trying to do what Tennessee did.
If they were smart, they would. They would.
I don't know. I'm not going to throw them under the bus yet. I need a couple more weeks, but if they start looking like shit, we're going to have to start holding them accountable for looking like shit.
I mean, I think it might be something to say next season that there could be potentially a new team in the AFC East that could possibly do it. Maybe next year after. I don't know, but I don't think we're too far.
Tom Brady would have to die before.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tom Brady
has to do anything.
Tom Brady says he wants to play for God knows how long, but
he needs to go home.
Your body can only handle so much.
To go home.
Though he's out there, though he's out there like laying blocks. Y'all see that? He still can't catch the damn ball.
Oh, he ran that wheel route. He got his shit blown up. I love that.
He still can't catch the damn ball.
Runs a 6-second flat, the slowest quarterback I've ever seen. I'm not going to put him out though. Yeah. I think this year there may be a new team in the AFC. You got to look at some of the risers. Like I mean, we talk about Kansas City every week.
Kansas City.
Pittsburgh at this point, not trying to toot my own horn. We're on the 5-game roll right here. The Chargers are playing really good ball. Houston's even playing good ball.
Houston's got weapons now.
You know, and the Colts. Oddly enough, they're beating people. They can slide in there. So they're not going to have the normal cakewalk that they do to run the playoffs to me.
But
they'll be in there.
Yeah, but there is one team that really catches everybody, at least this Sunday, caught me off guard. The Browns. And Cleveland as a whole, there's a lot of weird shit going on in Cleveland, man. Not Cleveland, Ohio.
Ohio's
a lot
a
of
whole.
weird shit going on in Ohio. A whole lot of weird stuff. Hue Jackson fired, gets hired as the assistant head coach on the Bengals. Like, what the hell is
I
that?
have no common clue. But Baker Mayfield to me has lived up to that first overall pick.
He's a savage.
Nick Chubb, still early, but he was running like he's running from the police. So, you know, I don't know what to make of the Browns. Their defense has always been good. It's always just been hinged on their offense, and could they put up the necessary amount of points. And I had them winning 5 games. They're already at 3, and I wasn't even expecting that this year.
I mean, not to mention they tied 1, so they got 3.5.
They tied, but they buried y'all. So you can bring that. You can bring that little subliminal jab you want to. We didn't hold a full L.
Look, we are in a fully lit set. There is no shade here, buddy.
I'm just letting you
I'm
know.
just saying.
When you're cool, the sun's always shining. Baby. So anyway,
the Browns are only going to get better from here.
Yeah.
I think next year, I think they get at least 8 wins.
They're not going to be the number.
It's just one of those things. So like you got to look at it. How many quarterbacks have we seen that have rookie years that are underwhelming, and then the next year they're like blowing it up? You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of saw that with Jared Goff. You know, I think sometimes we're too quick to look at those rookies that come out like a Dak Prescott. It's like, oh, he's amazing. Look at him, and like now he sucks. Like, you know, it's like
trash, absolute trash.
You got to wait for those guys to develop that actually have the arm talent. And like, look at Baker Mayfield, man. This guy is gonna ball out. Next year, the year after. I'm calling it right now.
He's there. If Cleveland's smart, they don't give up on him right away like they always give up on their quarterbacks after.
100%. I mean, let's see who's they giving up. Brady Quinn, Kaiser.
I mean, you can't give up on the first pick in
Brady
the draft.
Quinn was low-key trash, though.
Brady Quinn was trash.
I liked him in college.
Derek Anderson actually did okay.
Yeah, Derek Anderson. Yeah. I mean, it's just the Browns are just one of those teams, especially now, where they do have a superstar quarterback. I mean, this kid is legit a superstar quarterback. In college, he was one of the most savage, badass quarterbacks.
They needed that in Cleveland.
They needed it. They needed that swag in Cleveland. Because let's be honest, we've talked on the show before. Cleveland's culture, for football at least, has been shitty for since they came back to Cleveland after the Baltimore got them. It's been a shitty culture. So now they have a savage quarterback. They have some superstars on it, and just like Justin said, they're only going to get better. It's scary for you and me.
Man, I know the fall of Troy is going to be coming here.
Huh?
I know the fall for us is going to be coming. Who's going to come up? They've drafted so good.
They've drafted really
Myles
good.
Garrett, Denzel Ward, Njoku.
I mean,
Bro Peppers.
I mean,
Chubb.
They've been collecting superstars, and I mean, it's one of them things where, you know, it's like, oh, here are the Browns. Oh, the sad Browns. No player wants to play for them. They're not sad anymore. They're not the team that nobody wants to go to. This could potentially be, and I think within 5 years, the team that everybody wants to play for.
It'll be less than that.
I give it 3.
2 to 3 to me, they'll be in the playoffs. At least as a wild card.
I could see wild card. I
at least
100% see wild card in their future. I think the Bengals are about to collapse.
Oh, let's talk about the Bengals.
Oh, man.
The Bengals.
The Bengals, man. You just don't know what the hell you're going to get with them, man. I mean, it's like you got a team that comes off firing. What was it, week 2, I think we played them? I mean, they just slapboxed the shit out of us. Like, there was no coming back from that. But then it's like, really?
I think, here's the thing about, like, because you mentioned earlier Jackson going to the Bengals. And, like, I think the NFL has a tendency to kind of like kiss the ass of former head coaches and like give them jobs that they might not necessarily deserve. We saw that, like, wasn't the Ravens that one year? Didn't they take what was his name, Cameron? That guy like almost a winless season with the Dolphins, like make him your coordinator. Like, you see that shit all the time.
That was great, by the way. I love the Cameron experience. But I mean,
to get the hell out of here.
We had the Todd Haley experience.
Yeah,
we've have Mike Munchak. He's our O-line coach. Now, that's worked out really well because our O-line is probably top 5 in the league right now. Nope, we've done the head coach come and be a coordinator thing. It really is like a ass-kissing affair. Bengals, and Drew Brees came up there, boy. He dropped 35 hot and a half. and left your stadium with a big fuck you.
No.
So,
I mean, it's Drew Brees though. I mean, we're not.
But it doesn't. That's embarrassing. You got beat like that at home.
Yeah.
And y'all supposed to be, we're contending for the North. Y'all ain't contending for shit.
I don't think now. I honestly don't have faith in them contending. I mean, no,
they're doomed. I think we still have to play them again. We play them again the last week of the season. Honestly, and even with Baltimore's little bad streak they're on, Baltimore has a better chance to me of sliding in the playoffs than the damn Bengals.
This has just been, and I want to briefly mention because you have rumors that John Harbaugh and the Baltimore Ravens are probably going to come to a mutual conclusion of departing from one another. Baltimore is always, at least in the last few years, it's always one of those things, especially as a fan, it sucks because you have to rely on this person losing, someone's mother giving birth at 10 o'clock on a Saturday, and the rain in San Francisco. Some shit has to happen for the Ravens to make the playoffs, and it never does. And it's usually because of the Bengals.
It is.
Every goddamn
last year. Remember
yes.
Tyler Boyd?
I can't even tell you. So listen, let me tell you. New Year's Eve, I had to work. And I got off work and with enough time to watch at least most of the Ravens game, pregame a little bit before New Year's Eve festivities. And I'm like, man, we could actually go to the playoffs. This is when we break this streak. Nope.
Tyler Boyd, that was probably the best pass I ever seen in prevent defense at that, which made it even worse. And they just smoked you.
Bro, it's like, I just wish the Bengals would just go away. They're just, I hate them.
No, I think it's a mutual. We all hate the Bengals.
I think everybody does. They're just, no offense to Gingers, they're the Ginger stepbrother.
Yeah,
they're forever mediocre.
Yeah.
But let's go to our last topic, which is Le'Veon Bell. Where does he go? Does he even have a job next year?
Here's the thing. When we were planning for the episode, it was about 3 o'clock, I think. We were texting back and forth. This is, by the way, we're filming Tuesday, 3, we didn't know what was going to happen. Actually, it's funny. My wife actually brought up the deadline. She brought up the deadline, and I didn't even think about it. And all of a sudden, 4 o'clock comes Adam Schefter saying, he's done.
I knew it.
So where does he land?
The hell.
Because Pittsburgh, he isn't going to be in Pittsburgh. I can guarantee he's not going to be a Steeler next year.
The first train to hell. That's where Le'Veon Bell would go.
I sense a little saltiness, man.
I think I understand getting your worth. I understand you have to value yourself. I understand having to protect yourself. But he looks like such an asshole league-wide right now.
Yeah.
Just based off the fact that if you would have communicated, like, look, I'm not going to show up because I'm worried about my future. I want to make sure I'm secure. Just leaving us hanging in the dust. Now, the good thing to come out of it is James Conner.
Yeah.
Because I think we played better with James Conner to this point. We haven't really lost a step in the running game. But to the question, I don't know where Le'Veon's going to go. It's probably going to go who throws me the most money because I'm a greedy little bitch.
Well, this is what's going to happen. He's got two options. He can either go to a non-contender, or he can eat shit and take way less money than he thought he was going to get. Those are his options.
I think that's going to
Yeah,
happen.
because, you have a team like, I can see him maybe going to a San Francisco.
They're close to a contender, though.
They are, but they're still not there yet.
If a Jimmy G ain't get
What about
ACL, I think they'd be close to a contender.
That was devastating for my fantasy.
That sucked.
A team like the Seattle Seahawks, they could use a feature running back, I think, honestly.
It'd probably save Russell Wilson from getting killed.
It would. It definitely would.
They're more of a contender.
And we know the Seahawks haven't been the same since Marshawn Lynch has left.
Yeah, this was it. Sean Alexander, Marshawn Lynch, and then who? That's
exactly.
Pretty much how they got. I can see that, but I think Le'Veon's so consumed in the spotlight, he wants to go somewhere where the spotlight is.
I think you gotta if he's going to a non-contender though, it's gonna be one of those teams that has no running back to speak of. I'm thinking like a Miami.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Raiders.
Raiders.
He spent a lot of time in Miami.
Smoked a lot of weed in Miami.
Hey.
I think my top 3 picks would be, if he's just trying to get money, I think it's going to be Bills, Dolphins, or maybe the Raiders. That's, I think, what I'm looking at.
Ooh,
I don't see the Raiders because John Gruden can't put together a team to save his damn life. So we're just going to forget about him.
No, ain't nobody going to go to the Black
No, nobody wants to go to the Raiders right now.
I think right now it'd probably be the Jets. You have a young quarterback, probably a reliable running back. I do agree with Miami and the Bills. His LaShawn
But don't you
McCoy's
think he
getting
cares
older.
more about money than winning at this point?
I mean,
Well,
he's
if you
definitely
tr-
showing his true colors. If you sit out a whole season and hold out because you want money, obviously you're saying, I want money. Though in 2013, he was singing a different tune if you saw his tweet. But, what's that about the love of the game? All right.
He don't love shit. He love the paycheck.
Exactly.
So, you know,
I mean, I ain't mad at you.
wish him the best. Wish him the best. I'm riding with James Conner right now.
Yeah.
You can have him, but I think it'll be AFC East by 2 sleeper weird picks though.
I think
The Eagles, because they're going to end up clearing some cap because Jason Peters is 100 years old and he makes like $13 million for no reason. And I hate to say it, it's going to hurt me to say it, the Baltimore Ravens.
As much as I would love that, the Ravens, unless Eric DeCosta, the new GM, is a little bit more, just wants to throw money out there than, oh man, I can't. Ozzie Newsome. Here's the thing about Ozzie. Ozzie, I swear to God, bought players at Goodwill. Because he would buy you on discount, and somehow things just worked out, except for the last 3 years when they decided to throw all the money at Joe. Now, here's the thing. With Joe gone...
That's my whole point.
With Joe gone, that frees up a lot of money.
That's my whole point.
And it could be interesting. I mean, like I said, we did just get Ty Montgomery, but here's the thing. Who knows how that's going to go? I think we know I went for Green Bay. But, I mean, you never know. I mean, spark of life.
And just think that he would get to stab the Steelers in the back twice a year.
I love it.
If he's
I
really
would buy
a
his jersey.
spiteful asshole that I think
petty.
he is,
I think he's petty.
that to me would be worse than New England. That would be. I don't think I could. I just wouldn't watch the game. I wouldn't even show up here anymore. I just come here and just do the picks and leave. I wouldn't take that slander. Hell no. But
you wouldn't let me eat wings and bring out small bottles of liquor. You wouldn't let me wear a mink coat.
No, I go hide, man. I don't want that smoke.
All right.
So, well, that's how I feel, and we'll see what happens.
We are going to see what happens. Like I said, I think Le'Veon Bell, no matter where he goes, he's not going to get paid probably nearly as much as he wants. He's going to get paid, but it's not going to be nearly as much as he wants. And God willing, the Ravens.
Well, let me just plug right now what I think is wise franchise management, which is, look, you do not pay a running back that kind of money. I don't care how good he is.
You're only going to get 5 years out.
You could take someone like a James Conner, pair him with a James White, and you basically get a Le'Veon Bell for way less money. So why would you pay a guy like Bell?
Exactly.
I just don't see the logic in it.
I mean, I think early, before about 2010, that was probably the thing to do. Get the feature back. The Jamal Lewis's, the Jerome Bettis's. Yes, I've named just the AFC running backs that I used to watch growing up as a kid. But today we live in the age of running by committee. Teams have 2 or 3 running backs now. So again, you do make a good point. Why is anybody going to spend the money on a Le'Veon Bell when they could get a James Conner and a White and have the same?
And you look at the teams that have been winning Super Bowls recently. Patriots, backfield by committee. Eagles, backfield by committee. That's what you do. You save money by doing that. And you can put the money in positions that actually matter more.
And I can bet money, just from the attitude he's shown this year, he's not going to like running back by committee.
Nope.
It would have never worked. That's the thing. He knew he wasn't going to come back because of how good Conner is. Yeah. He saw how good he was. And he's like, there's no way that I can play as good as him, if not maybe even a little better, but they're not going to want to spend the money on me when they can get this boy right here.
Now the question is, do you give him the credit or do you give our offensive line the credit? Because
that's true. You raise a good point. And here's the thing.
The top 5 offensive
he's going to a team like Miami or the Jets or whatever, maybe a team that has a shitty line. You may see what type of running back he really is. And I think that's where you're going to realize the Steelers probably made off well.
3 to 4 Pro Bowlers on our line.
There you go.
Right now.
And, I mean, let's be honest here. The Ravens, we don't have that. We don't have... We have Marcion, and I'm pretty sure he's on the way out in the next 2 years. Wouldn't deny.
And Ronnie Stanley's still young.
Ronnie Stanley's young.
But
again, you still have pieces like Alex Lewis, Orlando Brown Jr. We don't know where they really stand.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw Brown Jr. lay a block on somebody. I immediately prayed for him.
He's a massive dude. I don't want to stand next to him, and I'm 6 foot 280 pounds. That's not the move. Well, I ain't standing next to homie.
we will see what happens.
We will. And again, this was our episode of Third and Goal. Don't forget to like and subscribe again. If you missed our announcement, we will have a new website within the next 2 weeks, and it will be thisislitTube.com. It's going to be great. We're going to have a lot more articles, a lot more content, and we will actually, for the first time ever I'm saying this, post all our videos on the new website as soon as it's up and running. So don't forget to like and subscribe. All the information is down below from our social media. You know what to do. Take care.